Alright, so hey everybody and welcome to Sonic X Shadow Generations. For those who don't know, I've Let's Played the original Sonic Generations on the channel over a decade ago, and it was actually my first ever blind Let's Play, so it only makes sense to come full circle and to blind LP Sonic X Shadow Generations. As now we got Shadow, it's edgier and cooler. Actually, if anything, I never noticed how Shadow was absent from the original Generations, and I guess it makes sense. We already had Sonic in Classic Sonic. There's enough Sonic on screen. We didn't need the edgier, dark version, but now we have it, so let's see what awaits for us in this game. And, oh, okay, so it seems that it's very similar to, like, Super Mario 3D World on the Switch, where you had both the original game and Bowser's Fury. Instead, we got Shadow Generations. It's just called that straight up. That's pretty cool. Okay, so obviously, like I said before, I've Let's Played the original Sonic Generations, and I do plan on Let's Playing this remaster. I really want to see the new content that they added with Shadow Generations, so we're going to jump right into this and see what awaits. Okay, here we go. Oh man, and okay. Shadow's story. Now, is this the set of YouTube videos that Sega uploaded, or will this be a different story? Because it seems like we have new game, and I'm assuming there'll be story in this. But okay, you know what? Let's just see what Shadow's story is and figure things out as we go along. So, okay, here we go.
50 years ago, aboard the space colony Ark, the genius Professor Gerald Robotnik sought to create the ultimate life form.
Okay, so this is just...
He called his creation Shadow.
An origin story
Shadow
outside
was raised alongside
the YouTube
Gerald's
videos.
ailing granddaughter, Maria. They were inseparable.
It sounds like Shadow's narrating.
A series of tragedies befell the Ark. The military sought to cover everything up. They
No!
took the lives of Gerald and Maria and sealed Shadow away.
We didn't get to see it right before the gunshot. We heard the gunshot, but yeah, that
Shadow
scene.
was awakened, filled with anger and sadness. He was haunted by Maria's final words to him.
Shadow, I beg of you, for all the people on that planet.
Shadow was bent on revenge and sought to destroy the world.
Yo, is this the Shadow the Hedgehog game?
At the last moment,
Where's his gun?
Shadow remembered Maria's final wish to protect her beloved planet and all who lived there. There were more secrets to Shadow's past. Shadow was generated from the DNA of the evil alien conqueror Black Doom.
Now, if you played the original Shadow the Hedgehog, this is familiar.
Black Doom expected him to be the vanguard for his invasion of Earth. After many battles, Shadow crushed Black Doom and his forces, finally breaking free from his past. Shadow the Hedgehog, the lone dark warrior who judges the world by his own code. The past will return to haunt him.
Yeah, that seems to be the case with Shadow all the time. He can't get over Maria. And, okay, that was just a little prologue to Shadow if you were unaware of Shadow's origin story. But now, let's jump into actual new game and see what awaits. And I guess, yeah, it was different than the YouTube videos. I highly suggest watching the 3 YouTube video prologue to Shadow Generations. It's really cool. Yeah, let's jump into the actual game and see what awaits for us now. And, okay, create a new save file, and here we go. So I'm assuming this is right after the events of the original Shadow the Hedgehog game. I mean, the Sonic timeline is a bit convoluted. Oh, okay, this is in the past with Maria. Oh, okay, this is Shadow's true origins.
Can we wake him up now? Can I meet him?
I believe so, yes. It is time to awaken the ultimate life. Welcome to the world, Shadow the Hedgehog.
The ultimate life form was always a cringe nickname, but it's cool to hear. I mean, this is so insane. Okay, I'm assuming we're jumping now into the present. Yep. So he's, like it said, he's gonna be haunted by
Shadow,
his past.
this is Luge.
Yo!
Copy?
Oh my god, we see what happens during Sonic Generations! Okay, I need to be
Are
quiet.
you still aboard the Ark?
Yes, I arrived at the space colony an hour ago.
Well, you're missing the birthday party. I hope your family's in here.
I already told you. Gunn detected an unusual biosignature aboard the Ark. I'm not leaving until I eliminate any possible threat.
Good thing you're not there, man. Free food? This is gonna be a lot worse any second, though. So cool that this is what Shadow was doing. This is why he was absent in Generations. He had his own mission. Oh my god, man. Oh crap. Okay, man, the graphics look so good. I mean, clearly it looked similar to the original Generations, but whoa, we're right into it. I mean, luckily, Sonic Generations held up really well. As I'd say it was one of my favorite Sonic games in the last, I guess you could say 2 decades, because like I said, it's been well over a decade, and yo! We're getting this level! Okay, from Sonic Adventure to Battle, I absolutely love the space levels with Sonic. I mean, I already forgot the name of it. It's been so long, but trust me, I've played it thousands of times as a kid. Sonic Adventure, the original, is actually my favorite Sonic game of all time. I would say Frontiers is now a close second, but Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was up there as well. It was the first game that introduced Shadow, of course. It was the game that gave us Team Dark. I mean, obviously, we really got that in Sonic Heroes. And I love how he's, like, still in contact with Rouge. Of course, again, if you watch the prologue that Sega provided of the game, you would know what's going on. That's pretty much, yeah, right before the Generations events with Sonic's birthday. Shadow's on his own mission. And, okay, wait, I want to hit this. There we go. And let's boost up. Oh, man, we got Chaos Control ready as well. Do I want to use that, though? Let's wait for some enemies or something. That move is so OP. Okay, and there we go. Let's grab these rings. Haven't played a Sonic game in a good old minute, so it's going to take me a while. But wait, I want to see. Okay, Chaos Control. Wait, no. Cancel it. Or no, it's just permanent? So once you apply it, you can't cancel it, it seems. All right, got to be a bit careful the next time. But okay, oh man, this is a complete reimagining of the stage. So Chaos Gauge, press it, and then yeah, I can pause it mid-place. That's a bit late now, but let's go ahead and do it now. And then, honestly, I didn't even need it. I didn't even need to use Chaos Control. We were able just to skip it by boosting. And I remember, I believe Sonic Generations was the first game to really implement the insane boost that the series is now known for in 3D Sonic games, and it was just so OP, I could never go back, to be completely honest with you. Like, I need this insane boost. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Again, it makes sense for them to remaster this game, because this was easily, like, the best Sonic game, 3D Sonic game in so long, and it makes sense. You know, it was the game that kind of referenced all past 3D Sonic games in this huge mashup, and whoa, really, I missed that? Okay, bear with me. This is obviously my first time playing the game. Usually when I play these games, I like to do multiple runs of them, really get the hang of it. Try not necessarily to speedrun it. You know, I'm no speedrunner per se, but, you know, just get the general hang of it. Okay, Chaos Control. No! I just ran into it. So that's what happens when you run right into it. All right, let's try again. So we got a full Chaos Control charge. And now I'm assuming right before it hits me this time, let's not dilly-dally. Oh, you got to mash. Okay. Holy crap. This attack is so beast. I mean, it's essentially during the Chaos Control where Shadow is just manipulating time, moving way faster than needed. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, this is truly the year of Shadow. We also got the Sonic movie with Shadow coming out. I'm so excited for that. It's nice to see our boy back. We thought the year of Luigi was something crazy. Sega did it as well. I mean, yo, the little chaoses. Oh, that's so dope. I forgot about them. This whole room looks insane, I have to say. Like, again, it's reminiscent, but not really. Like, it's its own thing, which is so cool. I didn't want them to be just rehashes of the OG levels. I wanted them to be complete reimaginings, and this is definitely giving me that vibe. I cannot wait to see all the other levels in store, but man, this is just so cool. But yeah, for those who don't know though, like when I was younger, believe it or not, even though I go by ZM and all, Sonic was my go-to. I loved Sonic more than any other franchise. I remember selling my Game Boy Advance, and you gotta remember, the Game Boy Advance, when I was younger, was the newest handheld, and I sold it for a Game Gear, a console that came out the year after I was born, and I was like 12 years old, and I still sold my Game Boy Advance for a Game Gear. I used to think the Game Gear was so amazing. What is going on, chat? Okay, so this is obviously Oh my god, the way Shadow looks. I always love the way he like scales. Dude, this is so trippy. I can't even focus on what's going on. Holy crap! What is going on? Okay, so this is how we're gonna revisit Shadow's past. It's literally all gonna be some crazy... Yeah, where am I, Shadow? It's gonna be some crazy, trippy dream or something. Holy crap, so now we're in Sonic 06. Now, this is where Sonic started to fall off. Like I said, when I was younger, Sonic was my favorite franchise of all time. When it was all about Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2 Battle and the Advance series on the Game Boy, those were good. But I mean, I didn't care. I like playing the old school Sonic as well, like what was on Generations. Genesis, like the Genesis ports for Sonic. Yeah, on the, what do you call it? The Game Gear. There we go. The first ever Sega handheld, really the only Sega handheld. I believe they made the Sega Nomad, which was literally a portable game, actual game, Genesis, not Game Gear. I'm confusing the words. Sorry, I'm just so thrown. Yo, Chaos Soda! I want me a Chaos Soda. That's so cool. I love how trippy it is. Again, yeah, this is clearly based off of like Crisis City or something from Sonic 06. Those are games I'm more familiar with on Generations because I wasn't a huge fan of Sonic 06. I'm not saying anything new, right? But the game had potential, of course, and holy crap, yes, Doomseye. So this was the main, not the main villain, but one of the controlling villains in what the original, no, I missed the button. I clicked X instead of, I didn't click X, rather, because I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5 for those wondering. I didn't want to risk playing this on like the Switch, because it probably wouldn't run well, so yeah, I got it on the PS5 just to make sure it's well optimized, but was thrown off by the control buttons. But okay, so what do we do here? Now we're up against you. Okay, we gotta take on these guys. Oh, launch him into him, interesting. But I destroyed one without launching it into him, so we might have to do another one like that. There we go. Oh my god, yo! Little emblems from Doom? What? Holy crap! And again, the trippiness.
So what I was tracking was him.
I see, okay. And I hear the end of the stage. Yep, you can hear the ring. That never changed, has it? And I mean, I love it for that. But yeah, I mean, this is so cool. Again, Shadow is now getting the love he deserves in his own generational game. And let's go ahead and get our very first victory and our Shadow emblem ring. It's literally the emblem from the Shadow the Hedgehog game, which is interesting. I'm assuming it's like based off of his hair. We got an A. I'll take it. Not an S for Sonic or Shadow, but whatever. That's fine. Let's see what happens next, though. So we have an hub world like... Ooh, and I love how we could see him sliding around in that little loading screen. But okay. Huh? So this was up here all along.
Chaos.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be.
To foil the Doctor's plans. Even I have a hard time distinguishing between the two of them.
Oh man. Okay, so are you kidding me? The main villain from Generations is now intercepting with Shadow? Holy crap, okay, well now we're seeing what happened in the original Generations. Does Shadow also get sucked into a random void? I'm assuming, yeah. Oh wow, and he does have a hub world very reminiscent of Sonic and classic Sonic, but of course, it will be Shadow's levels in our boy! Yo, you're fine. Where's Roog though? Oh well, she was Sonic. We'll find her, I guess. So we won't have Team Dark assembled. Even though the game is using straight up the original graphics from Sonic Generations to upscale, again, it just really holds up really well. So Space Colony Ark was the one that we took on. And we don't have a classic Sonic or classic Shadow, so we're not going to be doing 2D versions of the levels, I don't believe. But whoa, a Doomsday has opened up. We got to open up all of them. But okay, it's a 3D section, of course. You know, Sonic had started his games in 2D. It makes sense for even modern Sonic to kind of have a throwback to that. But yeah, Shadow is all about 3D. Shadow was introduced in the 3D games. He's not Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic was, I guess, in the 2D ones. kind of forgotten and replaced with Shadow, let's be honest. They're always gonna be like an evil version of Sonic, but you know, Shadow's the one that really kind of replaced any need for anything like that afterwards. Still weird that we have like 2 versions of the good Sonic. But okay, so where are we going? Ooh, a chest. Interesting. Give me chest. Give me, oh, okay, it's locked. Find, oh, the keys in the act and challenges. Interesting. All right, so let's just speak to our boy here and see what's wrong with him. Again, the PlayStation buttons I'm throwing off. Oh, Omega, so Shadow, you were here too. I was hunting Dr. Eggman's latest super weapon when it unleashed a temporal anomaly. Okay, so now you're trapped here. I see. All right, what is this? A machine part. Get them, they might come in handy. Okay. So do I want to continue throughout this level? I'm assuming this is gonna be an Act 2, right? Yeah, play Act 2. Okay, let's play Act 2 then. And see what awaits for us. So Space Colony Ark Act 2. It's not gonna be again. Oh, I may have spoken too soon. I'm like, it's not gonna be a 2D section, is it? It's like semi 2D, 3D. It's gonna go full 3D, I'm sure, right? There's no way this whole level will be like this. This will be interesting. No, didn't mean to do that. Shadow obviously can't turn into a ball. So I think I just want to boost. Yeah, there we go. I'll get the mechanics down eventually. Oh God. Whoa. Okay. Now these ones I just want to probably hit, not get too cocky over. Oh God. Okay. Clearly chaos control is going to become very important. But I'm going to see how far I can go without utilizing it. And I'm noticing that's not going to go very far. Because I'm going to need it quite a bit. Oh no! Usually the upper path is, you know, the better path. Or at least you could say that. I mean, it's usually the faster path, I want to say. Let's stay on the high path. Okay. Obviously, after playing... Like I'd say Sonic Frontiers was the last mainline Sonic game I genuinely loved in the last decade since Generations. It's been kind of a hit or miss, no offense to certain Sonic fans who did love them, but I didn't, and I don't know why I can't get this down. There we go. Okay, whoa, this Chaos Control zippity zap line. That was interesting. Oh, and we have these as well. So, you know what's funny? I'm like, oh, Shadow won't have any 2D level. He literally has a full-on 2D level. Like, yeah, it's not like exactly only 2D. It kind of goes into the semi-3D angle like here, but for the most part, it really is 2D, which is interesting. Not complaining. I enjoy them. I wouldn't say just as much the same. I still prefer 3D ones over 2D ones, but it's still some fun Sonic action, so I can't complain per se. Okay, so I just hit a button, triangle, right? Oh, he shoots beams. He shoots freaking beams. Dude, Shadow's a badass. Okay, chaos control this. No, you know what? Watch this. Woo! Never mind. I'm like, oh, I can do it. Okay, well now I just wasted all what little I had. Okay, you just need a platform. I don't even know why I thought I could somehow not even like do what I needed to do, but whatever. Okay, let's just keep going. Keep boosting. You know, the speed is the key to Sonic. I missed that weird thing I want to hit. There we go. I wonder what happens if I use Chaos Control here. Would it stop these platforms from moving? It does. Shouldn't have done that. But again, learning. That does manipulate all sorts of things and actually would have been pretty beneficial there. Hurry. Okay. Wait, Shadow shooting with the gun? No, he isn't. It would have made sense for him to use like some kind of Volt gun in these sections, right? I'll be honest, though, it was so corny that they gave Shadow a gun. I get why they were trying to be edgy. And maybe in the early 2000s it could slide more, you know. We didn't see it as edgy or over the top. I don't know, it kind of was, I'll be honest. But holy crap, he got consumed. Oh, and I do remember in the original Shadow the Hedgehog, whoa, the dude got wings. But like how we were manipulated to do good or bad by Doom. And Yeah, looks like just Shadow can't escape it though. Good or bad. I mean, he's always been a vigilante. Shadow does things his way, but still, this is so weird. I mean, the wings, do they really even help? I need to know. Okay, I wish I could. Okay, they do. Oh, wow. Wait. Yeah, I didn't even need the freaking bouncy boingers. There's a real name for it. Why'd I call them that? the bouncers? The bounce ball? The bounce star? I don't know. Is there a proper Sonic name for it? Please let me know. Oh my god, the wings make me literally fly through. Like, that is... Alright, you know what? Let these blubbers just stay still. I don't want to mess with them. Okay, speaking of chaos, right? Oh god! Woo! That was close. Alright. Oh man. I feel like I'm gonna need to... Okay, we're done. Never mind. Thought I'd have to use Chaos Control again, but... Oh, whoa! I didn't do too hot, sadly, this time, and it makes sense. I didn't feel like I was doing too well. We kind of messed up a little bit, but we got some achievement, and we got a B ranking. B for badass. Yeah. Anyways.
What was that new power? I've never done anything like that before. It's not something I should normally be able to do, yet it felt natural. What could be causing these mutations?
Oh.
Maria, wait.
Whoa.
Maria? No. She's gone. I'm seeing things.
Wait.
Maria!
Shadow, I beg of you. Please, do it for me.
Maria?
For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Sayonara.
I need to stay focused. Deal with the problem at hand, not chase dreams.
Okay, and yeah, just like, again, the original generations, the color has been restored. And we got ourselves... Do I pick it up? Or... Okay, there we go. It floats to him. Some Doom's gear. Okay, so with this, we'll get the locked powers inside the sealing devices. Interesting. Let's move the camera around. Check out the sealing device.
Something calls to me.
Okay. This is so interesting because it's taking the generations concept and just shadowifying it.
No.
Shadow doesn't have much of a history though. It really is just the Maria thing, but still it's cool to see it like this is the definitive telling of it. Nice, we got Doom Spears. Oh my god, that was so cool how we literally like learned the ability like that. Nice, we didn't need a gun or anything. We could just shoot him like that. Oh my god. Okay. Auto target on all of them. Now we open up a new section of the level. What? Wait, so the hub world is also like a level of sorts? This is kind of like a marriage between Generations and Frontiers, because Frontiers very much had something like this. But okay, wait. Let's destroy these. Clearly these boxes are getting in the way. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is so dope. I love the aesthetic of these levels, like, you know, void of color and time because of what it is. But okay. All right, holy crap, this looks so exciting. A new level. What is this one going to be? It's not going to tell us yet. Again, similar to the original Generations. We got to figure out as we go along. This is so cool. But okay, let's grab this. I guess that about does it for the very first episode of Sonic X Shadow Generations. More so just Shadow Generations as we're playing through Shadow's part of the story. And oh, a secret that I'm assuming I can't pick up. Oh, I can! I have whatever it needs to open up this. And oh, we literally got the box art of Shadow the Hedgehog. This is what I was talking about. Why does the gun look different, though? That is not the gun from the box art, is it? Huh. Interesting. Either way, I'm excited to collect more illustrations, see what else we can get, what other references, and oh man, this is just so cool. I hope you guys are excited for this as I am and are yeah, gonna join me throughout this blind playthrough. As like I've said before, I love the original version of the game. Literally let's play it on the channel way back. Only feels right to do a blind LP of this remake, more of a remaster with bonus content. That being the Shadow stuff. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy it for what it is. As always though, I've been ZM and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!